You can't prepare for what life will throw at you. This is the title for today's video. I'm going to go through a debrief of why you can't prepare for what life is going to throw at you. Because at the end of the day, guys, I'm sure you guys, you've been through a lot of troubles. I'm sure you guys have been through a lot of hardships, downs, even ups, everything like that, basically. But in reality, you can't prepare for this shit. And this is the thing about social media where, you talk about, oh, I need to prepare for this, or I need time to prepare for this. But in reality, things come spontaneously. Things come out of the blue. You might be bowling one day, you might be making much money and shit like that. And then at the end of the day, like, something might happen where my family member passes away, or something happens where, someone steals something. You know what I'm saying? There's a multitude of reasons of what life can throw at you. And as I said, like, you just can't prepare for that shit. It's about what you do after. And a lot of people think that you have time, but time does not wait for you. Time does not wait for anyone. Time will move whatever pace is at, and will not wait for any single person. No matter who even say, oh, well, that's not fair, but life's not fair. It is what it is. So, as I said, like, life, it just comes with so many battles, guys. It really does come with so many battles. And, especially if you're young like me as well, like, I've been through a bit of hardships, but there's nowhere near like a lot of what maybe the older generation shit like that in the day. So as I said, like, I just want to come here and just kind of make it clear that you can't prepare for what life goes with, because some people on social media lied to you saying that, well, you can prepare for it if you do this, or if you do this and do this. There's no way where you can do it where you're not going to go through hardships. And I'm going to speak it real, guys. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I keep it real on this channel, where in reality there is going to be hardships just spontaneously out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? And the best thing you can do is about what you do after the fact. There's two different types of people, and these are people that succeed and people that lose. People can use that as a coping mechanism. People use that as an excuse, and they go back to their low lives. They go back to having bad habits. They go back to basically becoming a bum, basically, where you just don't really learn from mistakes. They don't learn off any hardships. They use it as a victim mentality, and they use it to not improve themselves. They just use it as an excuse for when something else happens to them. They can use it to maybe vent to someone else, or they can vent to themselves, or even that, they just don't really give a shit and they just not even have a purpose. And there's a multitude of reasons when you can blame. You can blame the person in general, you can blame the environment. There's a multitude of reasons, right? But there's another person where you can actually go through hardships, go through struggles, but in reality they can learn off them. They can actually think, okay, cool, life is not fair, it is what it is, but I can actually control what I can do. I am my own biggest critic. You are the person that's responsible. No one's coming to save you. No one cares about your feelings. No one gives a shit about your life, because at the end of the day, people are struggling out here. People are struggling out here. You already know what's going on in the world. People are struggling. So why the fuck would they take time to go take care of you? The only time maybe they'll do it is if they're not struggling themselves and they do it. But how many people do you come across that do that shit? Very, very rare. Even your parents as well. Your parents love you unconditionally. Your parents do love you, but in reality, your parents don't want to be helping you 24/7 because they're getting older. They're gonna have struggles to deal with. You should be the person that should be taking care of your parents once they get to a certain age where they can't take care of themselves. They've done their bit when you're a baby, when you're a baby and shit like that, and you're younger, all that type of shit. And now you gotta take the burden and you gotta do the same to them once they get older. It is what it is. And in reality, the type of person I want you guys to become is that person where you kind of like have no victim mentality, and that can improve on these mistakes and improve on your mistakes and improve on hardships. Because at the end of the day, as I said, it's spontaneous. Whatever it comes with, it is what it is, and you can't really do much of it. You know what I'm saying? So as I said, like, a quick video on the ROMZ talks and shit like that, where you can't prepare for what life comes at you, but the best thing you can do is maneuver. And as I said, it will take time. You know what I'm saying? It does take time. There's times where you want to quit. There's times where, you don't want to do this or anything like that. But in reality, like, it's absolutely mental, guys. It's absolutely mental. But as I said, this is going to be a quick video, quick 4-minute, 5-minute video I want to talk about in terms of you can't prepare for what life brings you. Especially as a guy as well. Like, don't be moaning. Don't be doing that shit. It is what it is, man, at the end of the day. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Really quick video. I just want to talk about it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff. And yeah, I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Peace.